Tell us a little bit about how your state experience would help you moving forward into a federal position.
Well, Nancy, I believe that my proven leadership and taking conservative principles and putting them into action is going to help me in this position. And as I have fought for the people here in my district for many years for things that they believe strongly in, I believe that I can take this fight and be effective in Washington.
So what role do you think the United States government can play in creating more jobs and better jobs in our area?
Well, I think the federal government just needs to get out of the way and let the private sector create the jobs. Federal government never creates jobs. And they can get out of the way by things such as lowering the taxes on business and creating fewer mandates that really stifle business and keep business from growing and therefore creating more jobs.
Well, should the tax cuts that were enacted during President Bush's term be extended across the board for all income levels?
Absolutely. Anything less than that would be a tax increase on the taxpayer. And every time you take more money out of the economy, it hurts the economy. It keeps us from growing the jobs and having more people work so that they can spend more money and create more taxes.
What are your thoughts on what has come to pass with health care recently and where it needs to go on a federal level?
This is a good example of why you should read the bill before it's passed and why the bill should have been studied a whole lot more. And if you look at that bill, it extends out many, many years past where we are right now. So many of those pieces of that bill are going to take place down the line. This bill was sold as a bill that would increase patient quality and allow everyone to have access to care while lowering the costs. And we've seen none of that has happened. And so I believe that we ought to scrap the whole thing and start all over again.
What other areas of federal government do you think need to be addressed right away?
I don't think there's any doubt that the biggest issue and the one that I will spend the most time on is getting control of our spending. And really it's an overarching thought on how do you take a central government that's out of control. It's off track. It has gotten much larger than was ever intended by our founding fathers.